What's good, you guys? It's your girl Amber at A1 Lens Productions, and I'm back today with another video. So this video is going to be about my experience switching from a PC to a Mac computer. So I've had my Mac Studio for a little bit over 2 weeks now, and I've been using it to do everything from video editing, photo editing. I've been playing a little bit of games, surfing the internet, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. But you know, I kind of want to give you guys my insight on why I switched from my PC to my Mac, what I appreciate about my Mac, and you know, a few of the main points that made me switch from my PC to my Mac computer. So let's get right into it. So one thing that I really didn't like on my PC computer was that I had to always use third-party applications to transfer my files from my phone to my computer, or from my computer to my phone. You know, I had to use things like Google Drive or OneDrive or Dropbox or all of these other third-party applications just so I can transfer my files from my phone to my computer. When I'm video editing for clients, not only does that slow me down, but the amount of time that it takes for those files to upload is like forever. So I really love on my Mac Studio that I can AirDrop my files directly from my phone to my computer. When I'm finished editing a video project, that means as soon as I'm done, I can take it directly from my computer. No connections, no cords or anything. I can just AirDrop it and it'll go straight to my phone, or I can access the file from my phone on the cloud. I just think that is so dope. It really gives me a seamless interaction between my phone and my computer, and while when I'm editing content for clients, the faster that I can get them their projects back, the better. So that is something that's really small to most people, but just being able to transfer those files quickly and seamlessly is a major deal for me, and I really love that I can do that on my Mac Studio. Another reason that I really love my Mac Studio versus my PC, on my PC, when I was editing, not only were my programs and my graphics and effects, not only were they kind of choppy or slowing down, you know, and a little bit has to do with the graphics card and the processor. But when I first got my computer, it wasn't slow, it wasn't, you know, choppy or anything like that. But as time went on, obviously it started to slow down because of, you know, just the bloatware that's on the PC, not enough space, you know, and part of that is my fault for not purchasing a computer that could handle all of the graphics that I'm currently doing, even though I didn't realize that I wasn't doing those things at the time. But now that I edit with those assets, you know, it just makes it easier on my Mac, that my Mac is not slowing down. It's got 32 gigs of RAM, so it can power all of those effects, you know, very seamlessly. So I really like that on my Mac Studio. I can run those programs super fast, and the graphics move super fast. There's no long rendering times at all on my PC. It's a long, slow turtle race with how long it takes to render and use certain effects on my PC computer. So I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I have not opened my computer in like weeks now, and when I did have to open it, I did open it one time so I could transfer some files from my PC to my computer. Not only was that a little bit of a headache, but it just does not feel the same. The seamless interaction, the speed, it just wasn't the same. I closed it real quick and I put it back. Not even gonna lie to y'all. So that is another reason that I'm really loving my Mac over my PC, or just over PC in general. I really appreciate the fact that my Mac is super fast. It did speed up my workflow. So like I said before, when I'm getting content out to clients, it really helps to get it to them as fast as I possibly can. And I've been using a little bit of Final Cut Pro. I downloaded DaVinci Resolve. I have Adobe Premiere Pro. That is the main program that I use, and running all of those programs has been very quick, easy, seamless. I plan on leaving Premiere so I can use Final Cut and Adobe, because I love the fact that I love the fact that Final Cut is a one-time payment and it's not subscription based, and I appreciate the fact that DaVinci is also a one-time payment and not subscription based. And they also have a free version that you can use, which I'm currently trying it out, and it seems you know, pretty similar to Adobe Premiere, but I'm sure between Final Cut and DaVinci, you know, I shouldn't have any problems getting rid of Premiere. You know, I'm really tired of paying the subscription price every month, and when I purchased my Mac Studio, I made sure that I bought the bundle, the Final Cut, the Logic Pro, the compressor, the Apple Motion, and the main stage. I think it was that it all came in a bundle for like $300, and I know that's the student discount bundle. I'll tell you how I got that later. I do have a student discount email. But yeah, I bought all of those in a bundle for $300. Adobe Premiere, you have to pay for it every month. That has nothing to do with PC versus Mac, but Mac, Final Cut Pro is exclusive to Mac. So I really love that. I really love that it's a one-time payment. I don't have to continuously pay for it unless I'm buying plugins and other effects. So that's just a really major plus for me. Small to everybody else, big plus for me as a video editor and content creator. Another thing that I really love about my Mac over my PC is that there's an SD card slot on the front, really small to y'all, really big for me. As soon as I'm done editing, as soon as I'm done filming on my camera, I can take my SD card slot out, put it right in the front of the studio, transfer my files super fast, edit a video, send it directly from AirDrop from my computer to my phone. Really small for everybody else, really big for a content creator and video editor for me. So I love that. On my PC, I would have to use a dongle. I have it over there somewhere. I'll show it to y'all. I had to use that SD card slot reader. It has the 4 different SD card slots, which I'm still obviously going to use, but with a universal micro SD card slot on the front, I don't think I'll need to use it anytime soon. And it's less cords, less taking up space, less things that I have to use because my Mac Studio has all of those things in one. My computer, my laptop did not have an SD card slot on it. Again, that is another purchaser error. I should have made sure that it had an SD card slot on it, you know. But just little things like that. I appreciate on my Mac that my Mac communicates with my iPhone, so I can, you know, get the same experience that I'm getting on my Mac on my phone, and I just really appreciate that. It's continuous, the continuity of it, I love it. It's seamless. The interaction between my phone, my iPad, my computer, it just works for me. I can't speak for anybody else because this is what I currently use it for: video editing, photo editing, surfing the internet, all those good things. If you're not using it for any of that, you know, whichever one you choose, that's on you. But I really appreciate that I switched from my PC to my Mac. For content creation, it just works for me. It moves fast. I absolutely love it. A few other things. I really feel that, you know, it's given me more of a want to edit. You know, it makes me want to edit because it moves so fast. You know, it's kind of reignited my spark for editing and content creating, you know, and it makes me love editing even more because not only does it move fast, I have a lot more effects, I can do a lot more things on this computer. And you know, I love my PC for what it was. There's nothing wrong with PC, guys, so I'm not saying that. But you know, if you're a different type of user, if you're using it for something else, obviously use what works for you. That's obviously what's gonna work at the end of the day, right? So yeah, I just love those few things about it. Updates, I do want to talk about the updates. So I did download Mac Sonoma iOS 17, and I downloaded iOS 17 on my phone. I love the small updates that they did where the screensaver is super seamless between the lock screen and the actual wallpaper. I think it's pretty dope how they have the internet, like Safari, I can connect on my phone to my Mac. It's all seamless. It's one. When I go on my phone, I can get all the information that I have from my computer. I really love that. You know, the iOS 17 updates, they're pretty decent. You know, it's nothing to go crazy over, but I can see why people love Mac. Like, I can just see why. Like, it's a seamless interaction. Y'all are gonna hear me say that a lot because it's absolutely true. It's a seamless interaction between all of the devices, and it just works. And Android is awesome for what it works for, you know, PC is awesome for what it works for, you know, but this is my experience, and I don't see myself going back to a PC computer anytime soon. I don't see that happening, guys. You know, just my experience the last couple weeks with editing, you know, it's been awesome. So if I can think of anything else, I'll add it to this video, but for now, that's really all I have. I really appreciate my Mac. I love the new updates. Oh, this has nothing to do with editing, but I love the new Hello Kitty game that they added on the arcade. I've been playing that on my Mac as well. I love how that looks, and it looks great on my phone as well. So that has nothing to do with it, but make sure y'all go check that game out because it is pretty cute. I love it. It's super cute. But anyway, if you guys have anything else that you guys want to know about my Mac Studio, make sure y'all leave something in the comments. Are you team Android, or are you team iPhone, or are you team PC, or are you team Mac? Make sure y'all leave that in the comments too. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I will see y'all in the next one.